Well, here we are. It's Saturday morning. See, the weather is a little bit windy out here, cold. Going to be snow falling by nightfall, so we'll be looking at being homeward bound before that rolls in. And as promised, we're doing a little bit of a driving video here in the new to me Ion. Going to run out the old Colorado gas. I did top things off with a little bit of 91 to bring the octane up a little bit before I left. And yes, as you can see, I am behaving myself behind the wheel of a sports car. And as it is, there was already a highway patrol sitting on the side of the road in the opposite direction to keep an eye on everything. So I'm glad to be behaving myself in a sports car. So anyway, we're headed up just north of Williston, climbing out of the basin area. We're still headed north. Haven't yet done the 90-degree bend to the east. We're going to take this thing on a little quick hop to Minot and back. I don't know if you can call 5 hours quick. But I'm going to get the old Colorado gas out of here. I'm going to get some stay-bill for it. Get some 91 octane back in the tank when I get home, and as well as some stay-bill, so we can put this thing to bed for the winter. Technically, it's where it should be now, but I really want to get the old gas out. So we're going to cruise on down the road, and we'll pop in every now and again to chat about where I happen to be passing by. So we'll see you down the road. Oh, we're passing through the town of Ray. True to my system, had to make a quickie pit stop here. First town out of Williston. Look, popping over the bridge here, back out of town, back onto the open highway. Lots and lots of construction out here because of the oil fields. Oh, so as we pull out of town, we'll get it back up to highway speed, and we're going to get continuing towards Minot. We'll see you down the road. We are approaching the White Earth Valley. Kind of like the White Earth Valley. We didn't have such severe weather up here in the winter time. I would probably consider buying land out here to live on. We are officially in Mountrail County now. We're not quite halfway to Minot yet, 50 miles out of Williston. It's about another 70 to go to Minot. As we crest over this little rise here, we'll be able to look down into the valley. So it's one of my favorite parts of this little trip, this little stretch of highway. Dropping into the valley. It's kind of neat out here. I like it. run up the other side. We'll see you further down the road. Yep. Off along the north side of the highway here, this little dot of a town called Ross. Not much to it. A little itty bitty town that's creaking from the pains of the Bakken oil field development. It's that old brick building there. It's getting fully renovated, and that's going to become a operational building for one of these oil field companies out here. I don't recall which. But another place that's quickly growing out of the farm fields here in northwestern North Dakota. So we keep cruising along. I'm still behaving myself. It's one of those hard ingrained habits I've generated. But of course, the nice thing is, supercharged car, and I'm getting north of 30 miles a gallon. I can't really complain about that. We do have a tailwind though, so that's probably helping. But we're just cruising along, enjoying the ride, enjoying what's going to be the last drive for this car till probably April or May. So just keep on cruising, and we'll see a little bit further down the road. Just a couple of miles down the road, and we have already come into the town of Stanley. See, once again, it pretty much occupies the north side of the highway. Well, the company I work for, we do have facilities here. And that's over on that side of the highway. Back in there somewhere. We're passing by our pole yard and stuff right now. But we gotta keep on going, keep on cruising, and we'll see you further down the road. Well, we just passed through the little dot of a town called Berthoud. Made a quickie pit stop in there. Old ladder's working overtime today, I guess. We are about 20-ish or so miles out of Minot now, so we're about to the far end of where we're going to go. We're sitting about 32 miles a gallon out of this car for a leisurely trip, not too bad, given what it is. And still behaving myself. Don't like to draw attention, so we're just sitting back and enjoying our little cruise today. So with that, we're going to keep on motivating towards Minot, and we'll see you there. Oh, that little blur right there, that is the welcome to Minot sign. So we are now in Minot. We'll fool around in town a little bit and then head on back home before that snowstorm gets in here for real. So that ends part A of this little drive, and we will see you on the return trip. We are headed back home. We got messed around. Best Buy and the mall both were insanely packed, so I decided to make short work of it, and I'm getting the hell back home. Too much activity out here. So we cruise along. We're gonna get the homeward drive after this traffic light, so we will see you further down the road. Here we are, we're headed back to Berthold. Drive through here for the second time today. Of course, this time coming from the east, headed west. Just so we can kind of see the grain elevators and whatnot that we really didn't get a chance to show when I came the other way. So we keep heading homeward bound. We'll see a little further down the road. And here we are, still headed west. And cruising through the town of Stanley. Just got through rolling through a traffic light. Now we're headed out of town. It's one of those places, if you blink, you miss it. So we continue on down the road and get the old cruise control back on. And about 8 miles down the road will be Ross, so we will see you there. Well, it looks like something went a little bit wrong over there. Whoops. So we kind of got the highway closed in that direction to clean up that mess. Oh well. I'm sure they'll get it sorted out. And we continue heading west. Glad that they're on that side and not this one. So we continue heading homeward bound. And once again, we find ourselves cruising past the town of Ross. And it looks like from the other side. It's an itty bitty little agricultural town. So we continue heading due west, and we will see further down the road. We continue westward down. We once again find ourselves dropping into the White Earth Valley. Out of the valley, we'll see further down the road. And once again, we are cruising into the town of Ray. Haven't gone over the bridge yet. We're on the eastern edge of it. And you see all the grain elevators and stuff for all the agricultural. Getting a little later, getting a little tireder. But we're not far from the house. It's only about 30 miles or so from here, so we'll be headed up that direction soon enough. Gonna make a pit stop out of this town again, so we will see when we're getting back down the road. Well, here we are at the part that kind of makes it official that we're almost home. Getting the turn to the south. Call this 13-mile corner. And from here, just another 15 minutes or so, we'll be ready to pull into Walmart in Williston so I can buy some stay-build to pour into this thing when I fill it back up so we can put it to bed for the winter. It's nice to be able to get one good shot behind the wheel of it before putting it away. So now that we're about done heading south, we'll motivate into town and we'll give one more little blurb when we get there. So see ya in town. Well, here we are back in Williston. Traffic light up there is traffic light for the Walmart, so that's where I'm going to pull in and stop and get some stuff right quick. So that ends this little drive. We burnt just under 3/4 of a tank on this little trip, so I'm satisfied with that. Got enough of the good gas in there to make it acceptable to me. So we'll pull in, get the stuff done, and we'll get her put to bed for the winter. And until next time, that's all for now.